are running out of time, Anubarak. How far are we from the exit?
Not far. We have entered the Upper Kingdom. The exit should lead us to the base of the glacier itself. However, there are still hidden traps and pitfalls to account for.
Take cover!
Arthas!
The entire passage collapsed. There's no time to dig through this. I'll have to move quickly and find my own way out. Hopefully Anubarak and the others survived. Frostborn hungers. Faithless coward. Fine. I'll be singed if I get too close to those flames. Ah, at last. I'll need this gold for when I reach the glacier. Finally. More of the Nerubians' blasted mechanisms. I'll have to time this perfectly. Frostborn hungers. Ah, at last. Faithless coward. This is more gold. This might help us later. Finally. Finally. Ah, at last. This is another quake? Now, Frostborn. Frostborn hungers. Finally. For the Lich King. Your pain shall be legendary. I'll make sure you suffer. You will know endless torment. Faithless coward. Frostborn hungers. Ah, at last. What is it now? Now, Frostborn. This is more like it. For the Lich King. No one orders me around. Frostborn hungers. This is more like it. Finally. Tread lightly. Ah, at last. Frostborn hungers. Your pain shall be legendary. Finally. What is it now? This is more like it. Ah, at last. Finally. Frostborn hungers. Tread lightly. Your pain shall be legendary. Ah, at last. Speak, fool. This is more like it. Frostborn hungers. This is more like it. I must find a way across this strange obstacle. Ah, at last. Faithless coward. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Frostborn hungers. Finally. You will know endless torment. This is more like it. For the Lich King. Finally. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it. At last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it.
Insufficient mana.
Speak, fool. At last. Frostmourne hungers. Now, Frostmourne. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. At last. At last. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Anubarak, you made it.
I see now why the Lich King chose you as his champion, Death Knight. Few men could have survived this labyrinth alone.
No one orders me around. I'll make sure you suffer.
Another earthquake. We must hurry, Death Knight.
Something's breaking through. Defensive positions! Frostmourne hungers.
Indubitably.
Tread lightly. Finally. What is it now?
I'll see to it.
At last. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers.
We're running out of time. We must find the exit. They're blocking the way to the exit. We'll have to fight our way through them to reach it.
This is more like it. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Tread lightly. No one orders me around. What is it now? Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. At last.
My might cannot be matched. By Nerub. Time is fleeting. I'll see to it.
Speak, fool. This is more like it.
Kinky.
No one orders me
I have
around.
heard the summons. I serve only the frozen throne. Indubitably. I'll consume the
What is it
living
now?
and the dead.
At last.
Now quickly, head through that door. The exit to the surface lies just beyond.
It'll be good to see the sun again.
Remember, Illidan and the true battle still await us in the world above. Hopefully our trek through the Dark Earth bought us the precious time we need.